Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Slater. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Yellow Jackets offense will get the first swing of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in a hurry-up. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Gets it out fast. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds.
Let's go! Let's go to the box!
Play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. Will replay the down. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nice defensive play to get it in there and knock it away.
Listen, a lot of times tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple.
Why is he even in the field, bro? Like, why? He should not be on the field at all.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
They're bringing heat. Safe completion on the screen. They made the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what's going to happen. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Quarterback on the keep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
He pushes his way down the floor as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
Yeah, I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's out. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run defense. This is exactly what a run defense is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire right when the ball snaps. He's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. To the ground and try to pick up the first. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense getting set for first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to beat the DD. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop on that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was promising at times, but it stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football. On the other side of the field, you get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead before the half. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires the pass, intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down and be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 30. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete to the left. They made the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10, and be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Wolverines come to the line and hurry up. 2 Looking to pass. It's Allen. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And they spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Gets it out quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Never enough. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Not willing to risk anything here. They'll just take a knee and head to the locker room, and we have ourselves a tie game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that done. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Yellow Jackets will put it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially. In a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a lead on the D. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under. And the Wolverines in the hurry up. Quarterback checking off. Dropping back, it's out. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Throws to the back. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends to the ball. Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Michigan. They take the lead with the 6. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened. And your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Back to the air one more time. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines! For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's good.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielding in the end zone, it's Slater. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against us.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out of space, see if a dude can break a tackle, and maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Looking deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Winding up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Slater. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And it's a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On second down, he's looking downfield. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free flag.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And they get the sack right out of the gate. Michigan's long and defense is built on discipline, carrying out their assignment, and they have done that to perfection today.
Carry out your assignment, do what you're supposed to do, but do it with bad intentions. That's what I like. I like the physicality. They want to hit you in the mouth year after year. Michigan players leave and they go to the NFL with the next group. Discipline, tough, physical. It's always staples of these defenses.
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking the turnover, just throwing it.
Oh, look out, there he goes. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And with the extra... The 17-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Western Kentucky. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nifty run there, pick up a 6 out to the 25.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of bounds somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side.
No working bum all before from the game.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. 1 step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This is a timeout quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their runner. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down and getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Sprinting to the line, try to get this one off. Clock's running. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, I come.
Fires to the wideout. What a jump. Out and make the catch.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. In search of that high touchdown. They moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice. Knock it through the uprights. Tie this football game. And we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he needs this one for the tie. And he's got it. We're locked up in 4th. We've got a dandy going here. All tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
They just don't want to lose. They don't want to lose, bro. They don't want to lose. Y'all know. But the other team don't want to lose. They're going to lose this season. They're going to lose this season. That's what the guys see. Listen. Oh.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting in their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's out. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. We're expecting him to throw it here on 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
You ain't gonna tell me yourself put it better than mine. And we got the same fucking attribute. Same 75 speed.
Big play down the field, all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Give to the running back. And he get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards and the ball spotted at the 10. It'll be second down. And remember, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Aurora. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's out. Makes his connection. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
We got lucky with that one. I ain't think they was going to get tackled. We got lucky with them.
Score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there.
Top 10, bro. Y'all crazy as fuck. That was
down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Back to throw, it's out.
Catch the ball, bro.
Can't convert, and the lead
Just catch the ball.
6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Just catch the ball.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll come out throwing on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. He'll try to take it back. And
So yeah, we needed that. We got nothing. He almost got the computer beat us, Rob. That's crazy.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly.
So they didn't explode.
And what a victory to remember.
One
Fun for us, just the back and forth.
Man made a play.
And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.